Hola, ¿cómo están? Esto es un nuevo gameplay. Vamos a empezar una nueva sesión de gameplay de este juego Vampyr, que se ve bastante interesante. Va a ser sin comentarios, pero vamos a ver qué pasa. Bueno, como vieron en el envío anterior, como que no hay ningún juego guardado. La historia de un sujeto que por X motivo se hace o lo vuelven vampiro en Inglaterra de 1800, yo creo, y tiene que darle a búsqueda para conocer quién lo convirtió. Se demora en cargar esta cuestión. Estaba jugando otro, pero me gustaba. Les recomiendo el gameplay de Soma, que es fome, pero el video. Y ya vamos a partir con Vampyr. Quedamos acá en los muelles del oeste. No me gusta esto. A ver, aquí yo estaba acá. Vale. No.
Stupid beast! Filthy fucking beast!
Acá vemos, tengo que seguir el rastro de sangre.
Over there! It's locked.
No me acostumbro a los botones. Pero hay anduvo por acá. Ahora sí.
Over there!
Ujú. Adrián, ya me quedé pegado. No sé si tengo pistola, ¿no? Oh, no hay.
Did you hear me? Over there!
It's locked, all right. Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
Why not betray your trust? I'll need
This place reeks of bloodshed.
I had a drink outside tonight on the wedding and it did not quench my thirst. I must have more. Oh dear God, not again. William, please stop. Just the same, I promise. My dearest friend, you're my last and dearest friend.
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
We knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by scowl?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you... like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed this drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed. A surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it! I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
And for that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed. Take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Casablanca termina con esa frase.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy,
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship isn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
You can do better than that. Now, it's my turn.
Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the secret of life. Drink at this river, try it all.
Oh, come on, you bastard. I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse.
Lo voy a matar. Lo dejo de sangrar, lo pongo simpático o lo mato. Lo mato.
Insult me again and I'll put an end to your misery right now.
All right, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
La calidad de la sangre.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
Hay instintos que no se pueden evitar.
In the back, you bastard! Didn't have the guts to fight me. Fuck you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
To taste a life, to embrace its most intimate secrets. Such a burden, such a divine sin.
It's freezing here. Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I apologize, nurse. I needed some time to myself. This has been the longest and strangest night of my life.
You delivered poor Mr. Hampton from a terrible fate. The means to that end should be of little concern, Doctor.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
Ya, le vamos a preguntar algo.
I would like to ask a few questions first.
¿Dónde está mi habitación? ¿Dónde está Hamston? ¿Dónde está el
What
sacerdote?
kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
Deja desagradable.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research. This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin. William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutations. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now.
Es una oportunidad poco común y casi un privilegio acercarse a un vampiro para observar sus aspectos físicos y psicológicos. Estas son algunas de las capacidades más fascinantes que tienen los vampiros, o Econ. Tienen velocidad sobrenatural, que un vampiro puede actuar y moverse como un mortal en todas las acciones, pero poseen los sentidos más agudos y pueden reaccionar más rápido que cualquier mortal. En pocas ocasiones he visto a un vampiro moverse con tanta rapidez que parecía como si se hubiese desvanecido para aparecer en otro lado. El ojo humano no puede seguir sus movimientos cuando actúan con tanta rapidez, pero no se trata de un caso de teletransportación o desmaterialización, es velocidad sobrenatural. Y lo otro es el mesmerismo, capacidad más potente que puede desplegar un vampiro, que es la de obligar a un mortal a que lo obedezca. Denomino esto mesmerismo, pero no tiene nada que ver con la capacidad mortal de alterar el estado mental de las personas. En resumidas cuentas, este sujeto se mueve rápido y tiene la capacidad de manipular a algunos sujetos. Ya vamos a dormir. No me gusta seguir estas cosas.
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?
Dr. Swan,
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
What type of hospital are you running? No antiseptics?
You have been away too long, Doctor. With the war and now this epidemic, supplies have been running scarce for months now.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
Ahora sí que me voy a perder para variar.
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
Vi una luz. No sé cómo cambiar el arma, man.
I cannot enter.
Aquí está. Nunca estaba en una morgue. Esto de recorrer todos los lugares. Tiene más cara de oficina que de laboratorio. Algo encontré. Dinero. Y me perdí.
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza. Me falta una llave.
It's locked.
Balls of Mars. Fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
Siempre manco, siempre manco. No puedo entrar. Tampoco. ¿Estuve acá o no? ¿Y dónde puedo
This key
conseguir una?
will surely grant me access to the basement. These scowls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood.
Voy a morir.
These scowls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting. Sodium hypochlorite. Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage.
¿Cómo lo hago? Tengo que buscar más mierda. Acá me voy a perder.
Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look into this.
¿Y cómo le saco?
The chest was originally opened to perform the operation. The sutures are clean, but the chest has been reopened.
Se volvieron a abrir. Hay que analizar todo.
Traces of a pinkish foam at the corner of the lips. Some sort of drug overdose, perhaps? Multiple abrasions and scarring on the arms and legs. Old and distinctive injuries of a sailor or a fisherman.
Por la herida cree que es un pescador.
A puncture over the left lung, possibly a chest tube insertion. Not the cleanest work, but I think it was successful. Signs of internal bleeding. So, Dr. Tippett's anesthetics were incorrectly dosed, causing the patient's death. And then, he tried to operate on him again. Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked.
Me falta mucho para... Para acá llegué. Entonces yo anduve por acá. Acá me falta. Ah, no, pues estuve por acá. No deberían cerrarse las puertas. No veo y no encuentro nada. Esto me genera... Siento que hay... Me faltó. Me faltó. Me voy a ir a dormir. Y creo que vamos a llegar hasta acá por asuntos de